Hey everybody, and we are back with Misscliks. So from where you are now until you get to Redstone Port is a 4.5 day journey. If winds and tides are favorable, which we will find out right now. Winds and tides are not favorable, it will be a 5-day journey.
Okay.
So, is there anything you want to do in those 5 days?
Yes. I want to learn to read.
Yeah, can I take reading lessons with her?
From whom?
Lily.
I want to learn to
Can we all read reading lessons? Sounds fun.
Lily, if you're giving reading lessons, you can't learn spells.
I'm learning spells today, guys.
Oh my god, I'm totally not asking Eliana.
Yeah,
I'll just suck it up.
I'll do it later once I don't have spells to learn. I'm sorry. I need them.
There was a very relevant fan art to that point. Here, I'll put it in chat. From our good friend Ergoslavin.
Ergo McSlavin.
So the first spell I'm going to be learning, Neal, is Whispering Wind.
Whispering Wind?
Yep, and I'm really pumped up about it.
Roll 2d4 to see how many days that takes you.
Four days.
4 days. Okay, you can learn Whispering Wind by the time you get there.
Cool.
And let me just add that to your list of spells.
And I also have Featherfall. Oh, no, I need to learn it too? Did I not learn it yet, Featherfall?
Was that the first level spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you never told me that you wanted to learn it.
Ooh. Well, I wanted to learn it.
Okay. Roll.
Actually, wait. Is it... Where's the familiar? Is it a level 2 or level 1?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want a familiar. The pet spell, Neal.
There's a pet spell? I gave you a pet spell?
No, but it could be found.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Find familiar, level 1 spell. Okay, I'm waiting on the Featherfall. I'm learning Whispering Wind.
So confused.
There's a spell called Find Familiar, which is a level 1 spell, and then you get a pet.
Okay.
She's like so excited.
Okay.
But it's not a permanent pet, right? Like you only can summon it for like a short period of time, right? Or is it a permanent familiar?
I think it's permanent.
Nice.
Duration special.
Maybe until it dies.
Yeah, I'd have to look up the details in the book.
It's until it dies.
Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have a pet.
It's until it dies. It has hit points, and it gives like magical abilities.
Yeah, but the full text of the spell is not online. The full text of the spell we'd have to check in a book. But you don't have it now, so let's not worry about it now.
Okay.
Okay.
So whatever. I'm learning Whispering Wind. I'm wondering, Neal, could we use Whispering Wind for, let's say, Blackclaw to send the message to the guy to say that he got the thing, the package?
Range is 1 mile per level. So no.
Probably not.
No. No.
Would have been pretty sick.
It would have been, but you'd need to be...
Someday when you're level 500.
Yeah.
Then I'll communicate messages around the world.
You know what? You'll get a spell later on that will do something very similar, but better. It'll be fine. There's higher levels.
Why did I get this?
No, I'm saying like eventually when you're like 5th or 10th level, you'll get a spell that will allow you to teleport distances. Like it won't matter. You won't need to be level 500 to talk to people across the distance.
You can like teleport through walls and shit.
I can still teleport and then use Whispering Wind and then do like, ooh, this is haunted. You should leave this place. And then I'm there with dagger and I kill them.
That would be a good plan.
That's how I'm gonna use Whispering Wind.
Excellent. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do during the 5 days that it takes you to get there?
No.
No.
Okay.
Can I train something on my own? I guess not, right?
I mean, you're on a ship. What do you want to do on a boat for 5 days? Doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, you guys are on your boat. You guys pull into Redstone Port, and Blackclaw hops off the ship onto the dock. Kind of looks at you guys and says, "Thanks for passage, I guess."
What do you guess?
Yeah,
Kinda
no
rude
need to
about
thank
it.
us for getting you out of prison, I guess.
How are we
You were paid
rude?
well for that.
No, we were paid to deliver a package, not to get someone out of prison. This is
The
bullshit.
two go hand in hand.
Mm-mm.
Well, fairly well, Blackclaw.
Before he leaves, I whisper to the girls, by the way, he has something really cool and magical on him, if anyone's interested.
So you guys have to resupply while you're in Redstone Port now. I mean, technically you could leave without, but then you wouldn't have any water. Like, I mean, you've got water for probably a day, maybe 2 days.
Let's resupply
Yeah.
while we're here.
There's water all around us.
Not a drop to drink.
Yeah. So you guys hop off as well, and it's kind of one of those moments where you both realize you're walking the same direction after you already said goodbye. And so he picks up his pace a little bit, so he's walking ahead of you, but you're still kind of headed the same direction. And the 5 of you are walking down the path, down the dock, when a couple of guards down the dock kind of seem to be alerted by something. There's 4 of them, and they start coming your direction. These guards are in plate mail with spears.
What's going on?
Let's slow our pace and hang back from Blackclaw, assuming that that's who they're after.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay. As they start coming towards you guys, Blackclaw leans down to kind of tie his shoe or something, and kind of a moment later gets back up and starts walking back towards you guys.
Who are you?
December draws her daggers.
What do you want
But you
with us?
draw your daggers?
She's
Yeah, at
initiating
Blackclaw.
combat.
At
No!
Blackclaw. To
Okay.
say, I don't know you, what do you want with us?
He goes like that and just kind of tries to walk around you guys on the pier. What the
And
fuck
I
are
let
you
him
doing?
pass at guard.
It's okay. He can pass. I don't
Okay.
know
Yeah.
this guy.
We're like, what the heck? I don't know
You
you.
hear the sound of heavy armor running down towards you guys, and you look back and you see the 2 of the soldiers in plate mail are running towards you. They're running down the pier. You're in their general direction.
We get to the side and we're like, oh, he went that way.
Anyway, he runs down towards the end of the dock and hops back on your ship.
What the
Our
fuck?
crew is there. Our crew is there.
Crew, getting off the ship. Get him
And
off
and we yell, that's our ship! And then run back toward the ship. Or at least that's what I do.
Okay. The guards continue to run after you guys, and at the end of the dock, they have spears kind of point. They're running with spears, and they say, "This is your ship."
This is our ship, but that guy just got on it. He's not our guy.
That's a random stranger hopping on our ship. We're gonna try to get him out.
One of the guards kind of nods towards the other one. The other one hops on and starts poking about. Your crew kind of goes up and like, "Hey, what the fuck?" But they don't actually stop the guards. Meanwhile, the one who stays with you says, "Who is he? What do you know about him?"
He
What do you know about him?
I don't know. We just saw him walking down the dock. He seemed to get here about the same time we did.
You drew your weapons at him. Why?
He seemed to be dangerous since you were coming after him. We're a little bit jumpy these days.
Why?
If you'd seen the things we'd seen out at sea, you would know why.
He seems satisfied with your answers. Kind of just stands there for a moment. Eventually, the other guard comes, spear pointing at Blackclaw, walking him out of the ship's hold, and off onto the dock. And the guards look at you guys. They look at the ship. They clearly look at the name on the ship, and they say,
The kneeling siren.
"Yeah."
Good ship name, guys.
And they say,
I say, oh, thank you, good sirs. We would never have a brigand such as this stay aboard our ship a moment more than necessary.
"What makes you think he's a brigand?"
Well, obviously you're grabbing him, and he got on our ship without permission.
What has he done?
He's wanted for murder.
Murder!
He looks at you guys, sees, you've got daggers around you and like a crossbow hanging from your belt. There's someone over there with a giant crossbow on her back, a couple of like hatchets on either side, and some daggers. Notices, a wizard and a cleric in black robes, and just like, murder.
We're just shaking our heads like, oh, what a shame.
Well, he's all yours.
All
We
right.
just want to resupply our ship and move on.
He's just not saying anything? Blacklaw is just sitting there?
Stephanie!
It's better he's not saying anything.
That's just
Tell the
weird.
universe these things.
The soldier kind of nods, looks at you guys a bit more, and says, all right. Be careful. It's dangerous out there.
Thank you.
That guy's, well,
Who did he kill?
I'm not at liberty to say.
What do you mean? Murderers are secrets? You can't know who they killed?
I'm really not at liberty to say.
Well, that's disappointing. I love a good story.
Yeah. We just sailed for like 4 weeks, almost no water. Entertain us, please. Tell us who did he kill?
They're like holding this guy prisoner, and we're like, tell us the story.
No, I really can't tell you. But trust me, you don't want to be involved with that man. Let's just say his head will be rolling very, very soon.
Ooh.
And he proceeds to walk down the dock away from you guys.
All Lily's thinking is, I want his head.
I'm like, can we just recuperate the head after?
After you finished with his head, may we have it. All right. Well, guys, once they've gone, I say we should probably resupply as quickly as possible and get out of here before he tells them that he came on our ship.
Sure.
Or that we broke him out of jail, for that matter.
Sure. Well, I guess now our bad deed is undone. He's back in prison.
Hooray! And we have the receipt.
But aren't you curious what was in the box?
Yeah, I'm so curious. Like, what if he's a good guy? What if he didn't kill anyone? Like,
Well, did anyone see what was in the box?
So who's the guy who gave you guys the box? Like, why would he go to all this trouble to get a box and then get taken to jail again?
yeah, exactly.
There are a lot of people after this guy. What is going on?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell us anything.
I thought we were in this for the money.
Fine.
We were.
But if he dies and we don't get the money because of it, oh my god, that would suck.
Well, he had something magical around his head.
So you think he's safe? He's gonna get out of it?
I have no idea. I don't really care.
What do you think, Eliana?
We just got hired to deliver an item. We delivered. We have the receipt. He didn't tell us to keep him alive.
He didn't. All right.
I would just kill them or kill him.
Kill
He's
who?
gonna.
The guy or the guards?
The guards.
Why?
I don't know. I would just kill everyone.
We're not gonna go get any more trouble in this part of the world, or else we're gonna be like banned everywhere.
Eliana's getting grumpier and grumpier, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid she's gonna kill us all.
December, it's your fault
Why?
because you keep getting hurt.
That makes you grumpy?
Yeah, you cut your arm open with a leaf.
Do you care about me?
No, I
Oh.
don't. Don't talk to me.
December has like a shimmer in her eyes.
No, don't talk to me.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to do some killing, you should have killed Black Claw.
And then we could have kept the magical head.
Yes. So I could have studied it. Now it's over. I mean, I have something I could do actually, if you want to
What?
communicate with him.
What is it?
It's a new
Do
spell
tell.
I learned. It's called Whispering Wind. But I don't think he can communicate back as far as I know. Fuck. We can deliver him a message though.
What message would we
message.
deliver?
I hope you suffer, and then we go.
Peace out,
We're
bro,
gonna get
and
your
then we leave.
Chop it off. Like,
We can just creep him out and send him, I know your secret.
So before he dies, he can feel even worse.
Yeah.
Well, I am but a simple assassin, and I don't claim to understand such things, but I feel like some of our problems have been solved, and we should just set sail.
I agree. Let's get out. Let's.
Although we won't get the 100 gold for his passing, but
Yeah, we will. It's written on the paper.
it said for his. Oh, we did bring him to the
Yes,
place that he
there.
wanted to go.
And we don't have to say he died. By the way, December, no telling he died. Well, he's alive. No
Okay.
telling he's back in prison.
Okay,
We can
just
say
dropped
he
him-
was in prison.
dropped him off
we
at the
freed
dock.
him. Yeah, exactly. We left right after.
and then we covered our eyes.
He said he was fine. We stop at another city to resupply before.
Yeah, let's stop at the closest city.
Because our troops were tired, because they camped in the wild forest. Makes sense.
Yeah, actually, I do think that, like Faye said, we should get out of here now and go
Yeah,
to the next
resupply and get
city
out.
over.
Okay.
No, I don't think we should
Oh.
even resupply here. I think we should just get out.
Well, we told the guards we were going to resupply. If we don't,
Yeah,
then
just
we're
leave.
gonna-
Let's just leave. We don't
Okay,
care.
yeah, we're going to say we were scared from the city if they ask anything. Let's just leave.
They won't ask anything. We're gone.
Okay, we're leaving. Next city.
Oh, by the way, are you coming with us? What's up with you, little lady?
Yeah, now the guy you wanted to talk to is in prison, so
well, he gave me as much information as he wanted.
well, we've already taken all of her gold. So we were supposed to drop her off in Redstone Port.
So you
Yeah,
guys
I
are all
guess-
kind of standing on the dock,
But I
discussing this.
do
When you see a person you didn't even notice was walking around, kind of like butts into the conversation, like pokes his head in and looks around at everyone.
What do you want?
What does he look like?
He's a
Roll
shorter
for
guy,
hotness.
Roll
about
for hotness.
Roll for hotness. You should automatically say someone walks in. 6
No,
out of
Who's
6.
This was
Oh
a
my
group
God,
of
I love
guys
that.
demanding that I
That's so
roll for
funny.
hotness for every woman they encountered. They would get so much shit for this.
that's
They
true.
would.
They would.
would.
This is so unfair.
Most of them are in chat giving us shit, so.
Yeah, they're like, who's the cutest? Let's all vote for hotness. It's even worse than rolling. It's voting.
We're just doing
Other
our
real
part to
people,
even
it's
things
like-
out, Neal, you know?
I'm just
Balance.
saying. I'm just saying. 14.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's pretty hot for a short guy.
what do you want? Oh, he's short too. That's great. Hey.
She like immediately just like starts hitting on him.
Like, hey.
Can we help you,
Hey,
sir?
what are you doing in these parts of town?
I saw who came with you and left with you.
Huh.
What? You saw what?
Yeah, who?
The girl? This girl? I point at Margaret.
He looks at Margaret for like a half a second and then looks away. Says, maybe we should like talk in private on your ship?
Sure.
Come aboard.
Oh, come aboard.
Okay. So you guys
Hi.
all climb aboard the ship and go into where do you go to talk in private?
I guess our cabin, yeah.
Captain quarters? Okay, you guys
But all
go
of us are with him, and my garrote is at the ready under my cloak.
You're groat.
Right. So you guys go in there. Margaret, you see 2 sets of bunk beds in the room. The captain's quarters has 4 beds that apparently you all split together. And he kind of sits down on a desk.
Dang
and
it, we forgot we were supposed to not let people in the captain's quarters.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, me too.
Too late. He sits down on a desk and says, So I don't know why you just let him get picked up like that. Why didn't you hide him?
Not a problem.
Who are you?
You okay?
Yeah.
I'm an acquaintance, a contact, a friend, a person who's involved, let's say.
We were only told to deliver the box and get the receipt. He was a jerk to us, and he wanted to get out of there as soon as possible.
Who are you talking about? We know nothing of this guy of which you speak.
He kind of looks
I
around
know,
at you guys
we know
and says,
nothing about a box or a receipt.
"My mistake." He gets up and starts to walk out the door.
Wait,
No,
I
no,
fucked
no,
up.
no,
Now
no.
you can't go anymore. You sit down. I fucked up. You can't go anymore. Sorry, buddy.
All right.
You put your
Look, I think I might have
your
seen.
head
I think I'm confused with someone else.
No.
I think I was
And
meant.
then I tie him up. I tie him up to like the bed.
He doesn't let you tie him up.
You tie him up to the bed?
Yeah.
That's what's there.
It's pretty hot too.
I
There's
don't?
4 of us. We help Faye.
Are you actually like going to try and tie him up?
Come on, guys.
Wait,
calm
Because
wait,
he's
down.
resisting.
what's going on? Like,
Everyone, calm
who do
down.
you think we are?
I don't know who you are, and apparently I don't need to know who you are. Apparently you guys don't need to know who I am, and there's just been a big misunderstanding.
No, there wasn't.
But how do we
Okay,
know it will stay a misunderstanding?
Let's just
I would
all
really like
talk.
to know if I could
Amber
trust
has a
you
fair
guys to
point.
keep this quiet, but I don't know, so I was just gonna leave.
Too late. You got yourself that deep in. You gotta suffer the consequences, my friend.
Kill the
Talk
bean.
or suffer.
Ding! Look,
What?
I'm very sorry.
I'll
we
fill in
really,
the gaps. What do you know? So I
I
don't have
already
to go
said
through the
too
whole
much.
damn story. So
I already said too much, so you talk, sir.
You were gonna talk.
To be fair, you were the one who had something to say to begin with.
yeah, well, I
Yes.
thought you were someone you weren't. My
Who
mistake.
Who
did
do
you
you think
we
we
were?
are?
Well, we obviously came with the guy, as
I
you
thought
said.
you were
so we are.
on the inside, not just
Inside
random
of
what?
hired.
Sir, I'm sorry to remind you of this. It really is a shame that your life is suddenly on the line, but, well, it is. And divulging the most information you possibly can is your best bet at convincing us to leave you alive, because right now we're just trying to get out of this without anyone knowing that we were
No,
connected
trust me.
whatsoever.
If I die here, you will be in a lot of trouble. Trust me. You think killing me is going to help you? Killing me
would
is the
people
last thing
know?
you want to do.
Why?
How do people know? Who are you?
How do
think you're
I know
bluffing.
who you were talking to? I know. And someone knows that I'm here talking to you now. And if I were to disappear, not come back off the ship, it would be noted. The kneeling siren, that name is now known.
Can change the name of the ship, Mister. Easy.
Then do it. It's not going to help.
I like the name.
Okay.
Someone should roll a
Blah,
bluff
blah.
check. Not me.
Bluff,
I'm really
bluff.
not very smart, so that would be a bad idea.
We don't use bluff checks. You guys actually
Oh,
have
you
to role play
don't?
it out. Yeah.
Oh, shit, son.
Yeah.
All right, look. We don't know if anything you're saying is true. We're just sitting here trying to outbro each other, and business is not getting done. So let's do business. Why did you originally approach us?
I think you just better let me go.
No.
I mean, we can give you as much information as we know about the other fellow, if that's
Yeah.
what you're
Let me see what
asking.
you know, and then I'll see whether or not I can trust you with what I know.
So basically, this random stranger comes on our ship, blabbers one of 2 words. And
Yeah,
then
I know
you're
that's not
like,
the story.
"Good night."
No, we're
You're-
talking about you. You are the random stranger who came up, randomly talked to us, randomly said you know something about something, and
Look,
then you
you're
want us to
mercenaries
tell
for hire,
everything
right?
you knew?
That's what your...
Yeah.
Faye, what
Yeah,
color hair
hire
is
us.
yours? What color is your hair, Faye?
My hair is black.
That's what your black-haired friend here said.
That I was a mercenary? Is that what you said?
You guys were hired. You needed a receipt. You did your job. Are you guys still for hire?
Yeah.
Mm,
We
yeah.
have to deliver this receipt though to get our payment.
And we're not done?
Can it wait a day or two?
Why?
Because I want you to break our mutual friend out of prison.
Again?
Again.
We already did it and didn't get anything for it. Which
What's
is
the
pretty much
price?
bullshit.
Name your price.
Well, now people know we're here.
The look on
so-
December's face is like, I like this idea.
I would say we're on the market for a few new cannons, and we need assurance that our name is going to be clear of this whole business, because it's
Yeah,
definitely getting
I ain't
dangerous.
giving you. I am not letting anyone know your name. That's up to you whether or not you can do this in secret. If you can keep your name out of it, good. If you can't keep your name out of it, I probably don't even want to be talking to you.
Well, we should.
Wow, you're evil.
Wait. What do you have to offer us?
Says
Look what the chat
dark
is telling us.
cleric.
we should ask for.
What do you have to offer us? You have money? You
Name your
have-
price. You said you wanted a couple of cannons?
Are you telling me you don't have any connections that could make assurances that our names would never be connected with this business again? Because I have a hard time believing that.
I can keep you guys out from
How
my
can you-
side, but you know what? The people who arrested our friend here, if I could keep our names out of that stuff, then things would be a lot easier.
How do we know you're telling the truth? Give us some info. Give us something to prove you're in the know.
Telling what truth?
You didn't tell us anything. Like,
Yeah, I'm
no
asking, are you guys
tangible-
willing to break
Like,
him out of
who
jail?
are you?
You don't want to know. You guys want your names not involved? Don't be involved. If you're just in it for the money, just be in it for the money. If you want to ask questions, you're going to get involved. So what is it going to be, ladies? Are you in, or are you just here to do a job, no questions asked?
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
So we get to
You're either
another
in or
room.
you're out, and I need to know if you're all in
We
together
need
or
to
you're all out
settle a
together.
price, and we need to have an agreement on all the girls. I need to talk to my crew. Give me a minute.
He kind of steps to the corner of the room and looks out the window.
Like, he probably can hear us. He heard all of it.
I
If he
get out
heard
of the room.
everything that that Faye already said, then he probably can hear us.